NBA free agency. It is my favorite time of year. Why, you may be asking the question, Jay, why do you love NBA free agency so much? Well, it gives you literally the best stories. Like, NFL free agency is fun. It's cool. There's always good stuff going on there. But you know the big difference between NBA free agency and NFL free agency or any other free agency? NBA free agency always involves some sort of drama with a star player. And you see more star players move around very often. Like in the NFL, you didn't get that very often. It was rare that you saw a quarterback enter free agency and go somewhere. And it was typically because teams really didn't actually want him like that. Or they didn't think he was that good. They didn't want to hitch themselves to the massive contracts they have to. And they let him walk. And with the NFL, with their hard cap, you see a lot of players that are stars, for the most part, they just get cut. So that's an everyday thing for us. We're used to it. NBA free agency always got some wild stuff going on. The Milwaukee Bucks cut Damian Lillard and stretched his contract, his $113 million contract over 5 years, just like 20-something million a year that they're going to have in dead cap. The Saints got feels like 80 million in dead cap like every year. It's like the Saints always, like the cap isn't real when it comes to New Orleans Saints. They find ways to stretch out their money to where they're always got an ability to sign free agents. So everybody's like, well, how do the Saints do it? How do the Saints wiggle their way out of this? Like, there's no way that they're going to wiggle their way out of the situation. And then what happens? The Saints wiggles their way out of the situation. That is a common thing. You seeing teams pull this, which is wild to me that they're, people willing to stretch. DeAndre Ayton gets cut from Portland. Cut the man, and he goes and he signs with the Lakers. This is not this. This is why the NBA is so much more fun for me in free agency, because there's always some wild storyline. Now, LeBron opted into his $52 million contract, so this will be his last year with the Lakers, and I guarantee you, it is the last time you will see that man in a Laker jersey. The reason is, article came out actually this morning. The Lakers have not offered LeBron a contract long term, so that should tell you that they're like, nah, we're done, we're good. We're going to go ahead and move on and do our youth movement. Are the Lakers wrong for that? No, they are not. They are actually right for doing that. They're right for not extending him. LeBron's going to his 23rd season. It's time to go focus on the young and try to build a championship caliber roster. Now, JJ Redick's going to have some fun with DeAndre Ayton out there because, if you go watch the videos, everybody's got enough content about that dude and the effort you get out of him. You just got to hope that he actually shows up and plays. And that's no shade to him. It's just the truth. Like the for real truth. You don't know what you're going to get out of that man. But you do know that LeBron is going to play hard. You don't know what you're going to get out of Luka because, let's keep it a buck. Everybody keeps bagging on the Luka situation in that trade. And y'all are right. Nico's dumb for doing it. But Nico had a point. Didn't mean he was right, but he had a good point. A lot of y'all pointed out Luka kind of disappeared in the playoffs. Happens. Dallas lucked out. Well, I don't know if it's luck that Kyrie Irving tears his ACL and then they get the number 1 pick. I don't know if that's really luck, to be honest, because they were going to make the playoffs, and they just didn't because Kyrie tore his ACL and Anthony Davis was back in his street clothes. But that's the drama you get out of NBA free agency. You always get this stuff. So LeBron opts in, and of course the statement he puts out there is that they understand that the Lakers are moving to a youth movement, that they want to they want to compete for championships and blah blah blah. So a lot of people were asking the question, why would he opt in? Why don't you just opt out and go somewhere else? I don't know if y'all noticed this, so I went back and I started digging. Can y'all tell me the last time a star player signed with the Lakers, like signed as a free agent? Free agent signing, like a star, like someone you would consider as a star, not at the end of their prime. I'm talking about like star player. LeBron did it as a free agent. Shaquille O'Neal. That's your gap. In between there, what was it? They traded and got Kobe Bryant from the draft. They just traded for Luka. They traded for Pau Gasol. a lot of your big name players, I mean, besides like the Karl Malone, Dwight Howard era or whatnot, they get them in trade acquisitions. People don't just go to the Lakers like that. Like it always makes me laugh when the conversation comes up. One of the people I love listening to, Bomani Jones, he talks about abolishment of the NBA draft, and people are like, "Oh, if you do that, the Lakers and the Clippers will get all the players and blah blah blah." And it's like, but the Lakers and them have the opportunity to get players during free agency, and nobody goes there. Like, they just don't choose to go there as free agents. You have to trade for them. It's the only time you can get them there. Because a lot of players, they could easily just go opt out of their contract, or just, opt out, player option, or play to the end of their contract, leave like Kevin Durant did with Golden State. Players can do that, but most of them don't. They give the teams the opportunity to say, hey, if you want to get something for me, because I'm not going to re-sign with you all like Paul George did, probably should trade me. Teams will do that. But it's always fascinating to me that people actually think that the Lakers can get free agents. Show me when they do it. Tell me when. That's the fun part about it, because you don't really see that happen. Like Jalen Brunson going to New York, you're not going to see that going to the Lakers. They rarely have the cap space for it. And when they have the cap space for it, remember, they sucked for 5 years before LeBron went there. Why didn't nobody go there and save them? Y'all tell me, why did no one go to the Lakers and save them? If they're the program that everybody's like, oh, definitely would go there, why hasn't anybody done it besides LeBron? And everybody's expectation for LeBron going there wasn't because he wanted to play for the Lakers. It was because he's going to get into movies and do all kinds of stuff. And technically, he did get into a lot of that stuff in Hollywood. But you don't get that from LA very often. You don't get a lot of players going there as free agents. And so it's funny to see that. Now, as I'm talking about this, I'm hoping this is one of the last times I really talk about LeBron and talk about NBA free agency in this capacity, because I really think we should be focusing on a lot of these young stars. There's so many young stars out there, from, my guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, to, Anthony Edwards. He's one of my favorites, period. Not only is he a fun interview, Duke and hoop, he's just fun to watch, and he's only 23 years old. So we've got time with him. I like looking at some of the young players that are sort of making some waves, and I think that we should focus on a lot more of them in comparison of these old heads. And so that's going to be my goal. My goal is to go look at some of these max contract guys, these young dudes, and really hype them up and talk some ball about them. Because, of course, the drama of the NBA is always fun to talk about. It's the thing that gets the most clicks. I'm going to tell you all right now. If I want maximizing my clicks, it's talking about them. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to I just want to talk about the stuff I want to talk about. And this is where I'm going to do it. And so we'll see. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully this becomes a part of your rotations of shows, that I become a part of your world. But hey, all in all, 100%, this Laker thing is going to be crazy, because, they got their young Luka. Now they got DeAndre Ayton. We'll see how that works out. I don't think it does. I think it gets to a point where somebody got to go. But LeBron opting in really was a help to the Lakers. Now they can move his $52 million contract to somebody that's willing to give up somebody if they're trying to tank. Now, granted, they're going to have to get another team in to try to find a way to get a first-round draft pick to send in LeBron's back pocket. But if a team feels like they need to just go ahead and shut the door, they're going to trade for that $52 million contract that's about to fall off their books. And possibly follow the Sam Presti system of playing young players and figuring out who's going to be the best option. It can happen. So we'll see if the Lakers actually get smart and try that route. I don't know. Or if anybody else decides that they want to go ahead and trade for LeBron so they can try the Sam Presti system. We'll see. There's no guarantee that it's going to happen, but at the same time, keeping it a buck, that's what you should do if you're smart. Thank y'all for pulling up. Put together one quick small show for you. I told you I was going to try to get back on track. I know I've been slacking on y'all. We're going to get there. It's a little clunky, but we're going to get there. So thank y'all for pulling up. Hit the like button if you're new to the channel. Subscribe, rate us, review us, give us 5 stars. And we'll try to get more of these out the door over the next couple of weeks. So keep your eyes open. We'll talk more about the Scores Act and the NCAA stuff that's going down. That's the thing that intrigued me the most. As y'all know, over my other channel, Unfair Sports, here on YouTube, you can find my talks on college football, mainly OU football, SEC, and college football in general. Find me at Locked On Sooners. Also, my other channel, Primetime CFB. My Colorado channel, I'm talking Colorado content. Got all kinds of stuff. I'm all over the place. So until next time, chop it up with all of you. Next few. Peace.